Hello, welcome. It's Wednesday and a bit of an update on what's going on UK market. Look guys, it's a difficult situation because where are we? We got this influx of furlough payments coming in and that's propping up everything, including rents. I've been reading reports on that rents are going nice and steadily at the minute because people are getting income of furlough payments until 31st of March 2021. That's great news. It's great news for the people who are struggling because they can't go to work at the minute. It's great news for many landlords who are receiving rents. Remember, there are a group of people, I would say a minority, it's really unfortunate. Some of them are genuine and some of them are just actually not paying rent because they understand that it can't be evicted at the minute. But if they could pay and they don't want to, well, they're going to have their own trouble as we go forward. We always reap what we sow. However, rents, let's look at rents. Where will they be? In strong demand, look, normally rents would start to increase, but I can't see that happening for a while. If you look at, there's one report that I read, the rents have been very steady and they have stayed at the same level, which means that they are down 18% on last year when things were coming up. Remember, there was a section 24 that came in, which is taxing mortgage payments for people who own properties in their own name. Don't worry if you've got property in a limited company, that clause does not affect you. However, and we saw the rents go up, but they've stayed fairly static. If you look at short-term accommodation now, or even AST accommodation, I know agents which are giving sometimes the first 3 months for free. Can you believe that? I've never seen it in my lifetime, but I've seen it. And you know, other short-term SAs, they're reducing their rates because they've got to try and get clients in. However, again, the outlook is really positive. I keep saying that in a time of recession and depression, the government wants to inspire and push businesses forward to make do as much as they can. And all I'm seeing is development. In Sunderland, there's a regeneration going on, and you would think that the government would try and pull that, but no, the regeneration is going on where they're going to create 1,000 homes. Doesn't sound a huge amount, about 10,000 jobs through the regeneration. Very good. So Sunderland, in part, if you go to find out where that is, I think it's a Riverside they're talking about, what they're doing. Would it be good to go and get some service accommodation, some HMOs and around that? Let's talk about HMOs. HMOs are a really good subject at the minute. If people are struggling to pay their rent because they haven't got jobs, where will they go? Well, single people may well go back into an HMO. So HMOs might have this little, you know, great sort of ballooning in the way that they're going to be in great demand. It's going to be interesting because from Article 4, which was brought in, as we know, a few years back, that you can't have too many inside a particular area in the city centre where there's universities. What's going to happen? Will HMOs start to grow outside the city? Is that something that's going to be the next phase? I don't know. I'd love to hear your comments on that. And please, put your comments down, share, subscribe and click notifications, and so you hear what's going on next. But it's a really interesting idea that will HMOs start to come into their own as people start to come away from a one-bedroom flat, two-bedroom flat, etc. And remember, those people who are struggling, they might all drop down. So someone's in the house might go to a flat, etc. There will be a pullback and there will be this time where smaller accommodations can become more in demand, I would say, for a period of time for people to recover and then step back and go forward. What I'm seeing a lot of is the development build to rent just seems to be really powerful at the minute. I'm looking for more places. If you know of anywhere, land, or if you've got a nice big garden and you haven't got the money to look into it to get planning or anything like that, give me a shout. I'll have a look at it. And we'll see if I can manage to get planning. We can share the proceeds and you can make a lot of money. So that is something which the government is encouraging right now, plus many more things. I think the underlying thing of where the market is going now is a lot of people are going to be in a difficult situation, and the rental market is going to come to a place of strength like it hasn't done for many, many years, since the Thatcher era, when she was encouraging people to buy and own their own home. We're going the opposite way, I think, for a period of time. And it's a real shame, because your children and their grandchildren, as mine, will be paying for this debt, which is escalating beyond control at the minute for many, many generations to come. This is, like I've said before, more than the war. It's really bad. You will see some of the development that I've done. So St Anne's in Lincoln, if you didn't see Monday's video, please watch that. And then I beg your pardon, Friday's video, go back and watch that. And every Friday for 6 weeks you're going to see a episode come out on the build for the next 6 weeks, 6 episodes on the build that I did in Lincoln about building 6 houses. I used none of my own money, built them all, not a single penny did I put in. So if you want to know more, please subscribe, put notifications, watch every Friday 5 o'clock. And also I have my videos coming out, as you can see, my YouTube channel. If you'd like to share it around, I'd love that, really appreciate that. But videos come out on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this bit of an update. It is encouraging in the property market, we're seeing this. And remember one thing, whenever there is a depression in a market, the housing market is one of the strongest things to come out. Yes, there's a dip, but then the curve will come much faster up. And every single time through history and every country, the housing market is one of the things that pulls the country back to where it needs to be. And there's a lot of opportunities. Remember, you haven't got to have money to make money. Sometimes by sourcing, understanding purchase lease options. Remember, I've got courses which are available. And watch out for the next webinars which are coming up with Leslie Tao and Trevor Cutmore. Subscribe to our channels, watch out for webinars and book on and listen. Have a wonderful week. God bless you. Bye-bye.